We're also here to help you access government.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
Like
I lost internet connection. That's my bad. I got it back though. So we will proceed with the viewing of a 9-year-old YouTube video. This baby. Okay.
Christ, this is too awkward even for me. And I'm Shyamalan!
Oh shit, he's schwamming on. Good.
So the final challenge is chasing Pac-Man in the city as Sandler, Pervert, and Dinklage represent the ghosts in cars as Monaghan advises them from the sidelines. Okay, why in this universe does being good at Pac-Man suddenly translate into being good at driving? Would you really trust your fate in the hands of Perverty Froman? I'm funny because I don't make you laugh. Wouldn't it make more sense if the lieutenant colonel, the one that's been in the field, was driving, and Sandler's men, the people that have just been watching on a screen, were advising? Wouldn't that just add up more? No.
Yeah.
Because I gotta be the hero. So you can't really take it that seriously. But the reason that doesn't work, Sandler, is because you act like you're taking it so seriously. Like, look at the scene after you defeat Pac-Man. You're clearly supposed to feel for this romance because it goes on for fucking ever and there's no laughs. If you want to go full silly, fine. Then leave out the serious romance. Leave out the generic bully. Leave out the complicated rules you're making up for this world because they clearly don't make any sense. These are so poorly written, we can't tell when you're supposed to be funny or supposed to be real. No, it's okay. There's a special feature on the app that lets you know when you're supposed to take me seriously and when you're not. It's actually a musical app. Yeah, you listen to the music, it lets you know, because I've actually heard it so many times, my personality actually kind of changes along with it. I don't know if she'll ever love me. Maybe we're just meant to be apart. Come on, guys, we're gonna go get my girlfriend back! Who said I was flirting?
You know, this app joke is really landing.
I'm gonna win the championship.
I wish I thought of it. It's really funny.
Huh. So music to tell us how to feel.
Does that mean you're gonna finally give me a funny line?
Don't ever ask me that again, Dinklage. But the aliens.
Yeah, he's got to clarify that it's Dinklage asking Adam Sandler, not Jim asking Doug, because Doug doesn't give anyone anything to do remotely resembling
game rules and unleash all their pixelated characters on the world.
How did this happen?
I can answer that. I entered the cheat code to teleport my car in the last challenge like I did years ago to beat you.
Wait, can I take this one? Are you fucking kidding me? No, seriously, are you fucking kidding me? First of all, how did you enter a cheat code at a championship? Did none of the hundreds of people there see you enter it? Second of all, where did you enter it? Your fucking car?
You know, my wig looks more realistic than Jim's wig, I think. Look at us side by side. My hair looks way more real.
How the fuck did you teleport your car? This is real life! You can't teleport your car or enter cheat codes in real life.
You can't.
We all said yes to this script. We wanted our names on this. Could we just like hug it out a bit? I just need to know that we're gonna survive all of this.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks.
Any chance to, yeah, put those tits right in Jim's face, yeah. That's nice.
Instead of responding appropriately to hostile alien life.
Oh yeah, Jim's terrified to put his face near a direction.
Part of the app that nears
Good
the
boy,
end of
Jim.
every Adam Sandler movie, giving up. Yep, they just give up. You know how in most movie climaxes that's where they try their hardest? Well, here, that's where they try their least. In fact, there's even a game on the app that's simply entitled, "The lazier the writer, the faster the
This fucking app gap.
This is where
Okay,
you add up how
gabba
many
bop.
times the writer clearly didn't give a shit and just wrote down anything he wanted to get his paycheck a little faster. Let's take a look. The aliens gave several trophies earlier, one of them being Cubert, and only now, several days later, think to ask him anything about their alien race. So what's the history of your species, asteroid? Watch me win Call of Duty! Duty. The aliens attack full force with all their pixelated characters, which is neat, but they make it clear that when they touch something, it turns into pixels, but then when a crane stops Frogger, nothing happens.
Writer?
Really? Who gives a shit when the president
Who the fuck is this guy in the corner? Did he write this for Doug? Why does it say writer? I don't know.
comes out and says this?
They wanted to put me in a bunker. I said, no thanks. Instead, I'm gonna fight video game aliens and,
Oh, I get it. It's like there's a little check going towards them. One sec. Hey, what's up? Not much, just streaming. I got it to go back. All right. No, it's all good. I'll text you, okay? All right, love you. Later.
save the world.
Actually,
Just one of my
that'd be
mini
pretty cool if
prostitutes.
Obama really
I'm a
did.
pimp. I'm also a pimp.
But he didn't. It was Kevin
my
James.
side
Put it
gig.
back in there.
Yay! Your President Paul Blart is gonna shoot up aliens! Someone give me a beer to chug!
Now that's the stupidity I'm used to. It's like Independence Day, only that was hilarious, and this isn't. Unfunny pervert.
Look at that check, man. It's making its way.
Comes to life, except she's not pixelated.
Oh, man. That's weird. That's a weird hill to die on. I've seen so much of Tamara's cleavage, and this wears like a fake cleavage. Like, that's weird.
Just like a real person. There is no reason for this. Oh, yeah, and despite her not talking at all, she also falls in love with the unfunny
The writer thing at the bottom is with the check is really distracting and obnoxious.
My money gets to me. So the aliens send a CG Max Headroom that somehow looks even more fake than the original Max Headroom to summon our heroes for one last challenge. Again, really no reason at all to give them a chance to win. But once again, they have to play by the game's rules. So, what do our heroes do? They cheat and don't play by the game's rules. Yeah, remember that scene earlier saying how cheating was bad? Well, that's exactly what they do, except it ends up winning the day. The only reason it's okay here is because it makes Adam Sandler look good. Let's talk it. I'm almost rewarded for my incredible
Oh, he's getting there.
This means all the pixels disappear, including Unfunny Perv's love. But
Look,
it's okay.
he put all this effort into making this video, and he just has this like nasty little fucking animation at the bottom.
This makes sense, but doesn't give a shit. Nobody questions why Hubert suddenly turned to a hot lady. Oh well, who cares?
We just wasted millions of dollars and do video game movies forever! Woo!
I did it! I half-assed what thousands of writers have tried years to do for a living. Yay!
God, he's so fucking cynical now, Mr. Walker. Cynical bastard.
Video on Vimeo that has the word pixels in the title. Yes, we really did that. We're kinda fucking insane. Oh, and while we're at it, we know what you want. We're so not behind the times.
And that was Pixels, one of the most...
Yeah, I know Doug's an expert on who's behind the times and who's not, because he's got his finger on the pulse.
Adam Sandler production that has ever been put together? No. It's not even close, really. There are so many other films that he's had a hand in that have tried less and accomplished less than this has. There was one or two neat effects, and every 20 minutes, maybe I had a little bit of a laugh, which is more than I can say for some of his other productions. So, why is there so much hate? Why does this one get people just so fucking pissed off?
There's the potential.
Because it's 2015. The fact that Sandler is still using these lazy gimmicks with no changes is just becoming insulting. Even if you don't like his humor, which is totally understandable, you felt like he was at least trying. You felt like even though it was weird, there was some form of effort being put into his work before. Here, it's like a $110 million autopilot. We know Sandler, as well as all the people here, can be both talented and funny. But as so many comedians are trying
there
to
he
evolve
is.
and adapt with the times, Sandler
I thought this was Clipless reviews. Is it not clips?
funny.
These not
But as
clips?
so many comedians
Oh, I guess Doug went to fucking Bill Murray's house and
are
took a
trying to
picture.
evolve and
Okay,
adapt
cool.
with the times,
Cool,
Sandler
let's
seems
call Doug.
bizarrely disinterested in getting better. I think we're angry because we want to like Pixels. We want to like Sandler's work. And when we find it's not only bad, but feels uncaringly bad, we wonder why nobody's waking up after all these bombs and saying, let's try something
I've never even heard of the Cobbler. I heard Cobbler was good. I thought that as the Goobler. I'm so fucking stupid. I almost said I've never seen the Goobler.
Give us effort again. Give us energy. Give us something that feels fresh and new.
If I was Sandler, I just wouldn't do anything anymore. People are fucking ungrateful. They don't deserve you,
We
Sandler.
still have the Sandler app. And hopefully there'll be a day where this will no longer be a requirement in any of his films. I'm the Nostalgia Critic, and... come back.
I never left.
Not you!
Oh shit. This is the elephant from the last episode. It's all connected. Alright, guys. I've seen this one probably the most, not including the Star Wars ones. Mad Max, baby.
Mad Max Fury Road. This movie was incredible.
There are movies, and then there's Fury Road.
It kicked our asses so much it kicked our mama's ass.
No other film will ever be better than Fury Road.
Sitting in the theater like this.
Fury Road is the greatest film ever, and I have not even seen it.
Oh my God, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life.
It is everything that you want and more. Let's go, watch, see this movie.
My name is Critic, and my world is Mad Max. As the internet went more batshit crazy for Fury Road, it was hard to tell who was more batshit crazy. Me, or everyone else? Yes, I am the one who runs from both the fanboys and the haters. I mean, it's good, really good. But is it the masterpiece everyone praises? Hell, I have to be careful. Even just thinking that can piss off some extreme fanboys out there. No, like...
What's this we hear about you hating Fury Road?
I never said I hate it, I thought it was good.
Oh yeah, so this is about how everybody's trying to kill Doug, or Nostalgia Critic, because he thinks it's good and not amazing. This guy is, like, delusional, guys. Such a lol cow.
Well, I just thought it was short on story and not very practical.
Did you hear that?
I just thought it was short on story and not very practical.
There he is, Rob.
The amazingly action-packed, awesomely awesomeness. We even have a station running 24-hour Mad Max imagery so that the people can see how superior Fury Road is.
Honestly, I always thought Thunderdome was the best one.
Yeah! Mediocre! Destroy him, my fanboys! Destroy all of his mediocrity! Pitch Perfect 2 beats Mad Max. Adam Kendrick is so overrated. Stop him! Nobody likes Thunderdome the best in my cave house thingy.
You can't beat the Fury Road, Raggedy Man.
Even Master Blaster thinks it's better.
Fury Road better! Thunderdome weak! Fury Road better! Thunderdome weak!
Drive!
Worst braces ever.
Just drive!
Says who?
My foot!
Treason! Betrayal! And enjoy your Thunderdome!
Ride, my beloved fanboys. Show him a world of excess testosterone.
Watch it! You watch it! You're with me! Here, apply your never fully explained silver chrome.
This isn't chrome, it's cake glaze!
Oh, what a glaze! What a lovely glaze!
Yeah, that's the one we're going with, blow me.
I mean, say what you will about the Jurassic World and the Pixel review, but this one feels like a lot of effort was put in. It's pretty neat.
Fucking Fury Road.
What, you didn't like it?
No, I did. It was good action, it was a great rush. But why does that make a masterpiece?
Oh, so you're one of those first two films people.
Actually, I like Thunderdome the best. Did Tina Turner's popularity drop recently?
Sorry, but no one likes Thunderdome the best.
What is with everybody's hatred of Thunderdome?
We'll just sit here until you take it back.
What's your name?
Curiosa.
Curiosa? Aren't you curious how
That's why her name was Curiosa, so he could say curious.
Just keep driving and I'll explain.
Alright, Furiosa, aren't you furious?
Mad Max never hit #1 at the box office. Many were surprised by this, but...
We're running low on fuel. Boost the engine with some intense fast motion stare.
Sometimes I just let it wash over me when I'm watching, and I realize how absolutely absurd and ridiculous this is. Why did he remake existing movies? They don't look better. They look worse. And he didn't, like, add extra... I don't know, man. I guess the appeal is seeing his characters in other movies, but, like... I don't know. I guess he likes Nostalgia Critic, so... He thinks Nostalgia Critic's like Daffy Duck or fucking Bugs Bunny. Or like this, he thinks this is fucking Mickey's Christmas Carol or some shit like that.
Picture this. You've got a big new
You're not a Muppet, Doug.
And your team is ready to go. Instead of taking months to build it, why not just use Framer? With Framer, designing is...
Okay, so we know the Mad Max movies take place in an apocalyptic future where ex-cop Max loses his family. In Fury Road, he saves the abused wives of a religious dictator who controls all the water. It also gives us arguably some of the best action in movie history.
Right.
But does incredible action and an adrenaline rush equal a great film?
Yes.
You do have a penis, don't you?
I've actually never seen Mad Max Fury Road. Anybody in the chat seen it? Also, I'm pretty sure those are clips that just passed through the screen.
That technically means it's better than Pulp Fiction, Fargo, Jurassic Park, Exorcist, Die Hard, Hunt for Red October, Terminator 2, and every Indiana Jones movie.
Really?
I think people got so hyped up on the adrenaline that they forgot it's just a simple chase movie.
And what makes your precious Thunderdome less mediocre?
Because the chase is only the climax. The rest is character, story, and unforgettable lines.
Who said the first two films didn't have memorable lines?
Name one right now.
Oh, what a lovely...
That's Fury Road.
Witness me!
Fury Road.
Let's see.
It's Fury Road, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Now, quote some lines from Thunderdome.
Oh, I know. Raggedy Man. Who runs Bartertown? Master Blaster. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Exactly. You remember it more because it was more engaging. It broke up the action with good writing and twists and turns. It was just better storytelling.
Hey, just because we don't have a lot of talking doesn't mean we're not telling our story. We're telling our story through strong visuals and through strong acting.
Oh, come on. The acting's good, but...
Tell me what I'm thinking by just...
And the background is so fucking ugly. The blue sky. Like, the blue sky in my background looks nicer than his blue sky. Don't ask why. Ignore that. That's not important. But look at the blue sky. No.
Just looking at my stairs.
You're on a mission and you're not gonna fail.
Right. And this one?
You have to poop.
You're afraid of what's gonna happen to those you swore to protect.
You got it. And this one?
Jesus! Get back here, you fucking nuts! Crap! Hand me another exploding stick! We ever meet bazookas? Exploding stick!
I wonder who that bald guy is. Or if he's in any more of his reviews. It's a Jim? I can't tell who it is. I wonder who it is.
No, I was doing
Who could it be?
No, I mean they're gaming on us!
Man, as the years gone by, Rob Walker has gotten a lot better at hiding his, like, the lack of life behind his eyes. That guy is probably Tamara's boyfriend. I know he's a guitarist.
No, I mean, who is he? Where does he come from? Why does he have a blindfold on?
I don't know. And because he has so much testosterone that his eyes shoot shark-shaped explosions.
Yeah, it's definitely him, I think.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. As fucking awesome as that is, nothing about it is explained. Who are the people on the stilts in the swamp? What is the basis behind this crazy cult religion? Who are the people he hallucinates about? His family? People he let die? Or are they just hallucinations? None of this is ever talked about.
It doesn't need to be talked about. Here.
Will you watch the fucking road?
weird-ass guitar guy. Unleash your phallic rage!
Are those dinosaur missiles?
So a lazy film gives you a blank page, something you've seen a million times. And a film trying too hard gives you too much, or you can't make it out. Fury Road doesn't give you all the information, but it lets you see it for what it is. It allows you to become more engaged because you can connect all the dots.
Like how I'm not questioning why there's fucking dinosaur missiles flying at me. It just seems like something this crazy-ass world would create.
Exactly. Just because there's no details doesn't mean there's no answers.
Speaking of answers, how the hell is he constantly missing us?
How the hell are you constantly missing them? When he's blind?
A little bit.
We'll sniff them out and send them to Valhalla or whatever the hell we believe in.
Oh, crap.
What is it?
It's more enemies to keep the energy high.
Why is that bad? I thought you loved that.
They're meninists.
Can you believe they gave a gun to a chick in this movie?
Tell me about it! A man tweeting right now to let the internet know my disgust!
That's a manly thing to do.
Hell yeah!
They act like they're being discriminated against when a woman wants to do something that a man does.
We had that. It was called the 40s.
Well, they're not very good at growing up.
Well, it's got to be better than our other friends here.
More meninists?
No. Tom Hardy fangirls.
Nice.
For women who think
That's
Tom
classy.
Hardy is the second coming of Christ for some reason.
Really? I mean, he's a good actor, but who would go crazy over him?
Probably someone who spends their whole entire life obsessing over fan bases.
Hi, Critic!
Punchline? I mean, hyper?
I found a new calling, Critic, converting everyone to the miracle of Tom Hardy. Oh, praise he.
Well, I'm glad you found something more sensible.
It's about time the world saw what an incredible talent he is.
And you don't think any of that stems from mere physical attraction?
No, since he's a feminist, it would be hypocritical to
While we're
him
watching
just
this, I'm gonna Google some stuff about
Mark Ruffalo's a feminist.
Mad Max Fury Road, Doug Walker. I wanna
Patrick
see if
Stewart's
this-
a feminist.
if I'm remembering something correctly.
Louis C.K.'s a feminist.
He's even balder. But Tom loves dogs. The Tom loves dogs. Do you know how hard it is to find a man who likes dogs?
Look, whatever your attraction, you can't act like Tom Hardy's one of the best things in this movie. Don't get me wrong, he does a fine job. He does just as well as Gibson. But through his minimal dialogue and mostly dubbed over lines that are strangely more obvious than when he did Bane, he's serviceable at best. Which is really all what Max is supposed to be anyway.
But the work of his body! I mean, the body of his work!
Yeah, you tell those feminazis!
Yeah, Max was barely in the film.
Well, I think this is the longest Malcolm has not been in one of these. 11 minutes without Malcolm. Must not be a lot of black people in Fury.
He spent half the time letting some broad do all the fighting. Yeah!
So you're saying what the rest of the world sees as the manliest movie ever made, you see as being too girly?
Man, yes! It's a disgrace to everything that Mad Max stands for.
Yeah! Well, that's interesting, because there is a Mad Max movie where he appears even less in it and spends most of the time talking about his feelings.
Really? Which one?
The original, you fucking moron!
In proportion of the running time, Mad Max appears less on screen in the first film than he does in Fury Road. He doesn't even do anything that violent until the final third. On top of that, much like every George Miller film, the least interesting character is always the main character. It's the environment that always takes center stage. Max is merely the
This guy
observer.
fucking kidding
It's
me?
like
Babe is the
someone
best part
more
of Babe.
Alice in Alice in Wonderland.
Babe's a good
It's just
time,
not
man.
how it works.
Yeah, but he's working with a woman.
And even taking orders from her. And Max never does that.
Oh, you mean like in Thunderdome when he specifically goes to a woman saying, "I'm looking for a job, please give me orders"?
You actually liked Thunderdome?
Look, imagine for a minute that Charlize Theron's character wasn't a woman.
No! You're way too close-minded for that.
Well, let's pretend that you pretended. Max used to have friends in the police force before he went rogue, so the idea of him being able to work with someone again is actually kind of uplifting for Max's character. He spends so much of the other movies just doing everything alone that to finally find someone to work by his side, you could argue gives a link back to his humanity. Actually brought something to the character that's relatively new.
But that doesn't coincide with the teachings of our one true leader.
Oh, and who is
Yo, those are some pretty dope goggles that Malcolm's wearing.
Master of action here. Now, Critic, as we all know, if you really wanted this to be a manly movie, you make it at least 3 more hours long. And the women should be draped across the cars, not driving them. That's like me showing female military in a movie. You all know it's never gonna happen. And I can make out way too much what was going on. Clearly the car should have been computer generated instead of the backgrounds. You had it the other way around.
I imagine you're driving one of those computer-generated cars now, aren't you?
Well, yes I do, but why would you want to know
John!
Autobots transform.
Oh dear, now I'll never see the flower show. Why would you want
So
to
that, like, that's supposed to be a back of a car? The fucking, like, draped dumbass. This is like a green screen they changed the color of, I think? It is, yeah. That looks terrible.
the backgrounds.
I think I would have cut a lot of this down.
I imagine you're driving one of those computer-generated cars now, aren't you?
Well, yes I do, but why would you want to know
John!
Why, yes, I do. Shouldn't he be saying, why, yes, I am? The fuck? Doesn't even make any sense.
Transform.
Oh dear, now I'll never see the flower show.
What was that?
I don't know, man, the sun needs to compensate even more. Bring me the giant swingy stick thing!
I feel like our weaponry is too stick-heavy.
Stick me! Hey, Skeleton Shredder, I think I figured out a way to get on that car and blow him to smithereens.
Destroy the mediocre critic and his mediocre mind, and I myself will carry you to the premiere of the next Mad Max movie.
Oh, you don't need to do that. I just like killing stuff.
You will walk the red carpet, sugared and glazed. Now, off you go. Ah, grossly inadequate for the task at hand.
They're too far gone. I guess I shouldn't have milked that slow-mo shot. But at least it gave the audience a chance to catch their breath. You good? Great. Back to the action!
Oh my god, are you Devil Boner?
You're like the manliest man god of men.
Yeah, I am. Who are you?
We're Meninists. We stand up for our right to be men.
Hey, now that's a cause I can get behind. Scoot over. So, what manly things you do? You play football or you build muscle?
No, we make rant videos.
What?
I have 2 YouTube subscribers. Of course, it's these guys.
Expect more from your backyard when you pursue a healthcare career in New Brunswick.
So, if Thunderdome's your favorite, which one's your least favorite?
Well, I love them all, but if I have to answer the question, it used to be the first one, but now with Fury Road, it might be Road Warrior.
Wow, those are the 2 that people liked the most. I mean, the comment section is already planning your death.
But to Fury Road's credit, it kind of changed everything. Each movie had their own distinct feel. The first a low-budget exploitation film, Thunderdome a survival flick, and Road Warrior a chase movie. But the problem is, Fury Road is a chase movie too. They both focus on the action and stunts rather than twists and turns in the story. Because Fury Road is so much better, there's barely a reason to even watch Road Warrior now. It just feels like a slower version of Fury Road.
But it was the first one to give Mad Max its style.
That is true. Road Warrior is considered by many to be the first real Mad Max movie, in that it takes place in the desert and focuses more on the action-packed loner.
Yeah, the first one's
one
way
is a
different than the
revenge
rest of
story,
them.
And even then, not until the very end. Story-wise and stylistically, it has the least amount to do with the others.
Actually, seeing as the movies are called Mad Max, and he never really seems that mad, maybe all the other movies are in his head.
Actually, that kind of makes sense.
I wrote a fan fiction about that.
Maybe he went nuts after his wife and kid died. In many respects, the films do kind of keep repeating themselves. There's always a tyrant, there's always a group of people he doesn't want to save but gets shoehorned into doing so. There's often religious figures, gang culture, pigs, an old woman with a shotgun, a wild kid or kids, and no places that look anything like the first movie. They even use the same actors in different roles. Truth be told, it's actually not that bad a theory.
Great! So does that mean you've accepted Hardy as your one true Max?
I'm sorry, but I still think Thunderdome is better.
Aww. Really?
With all the other films, you knew what was going to be in the first few minutes. With Thunderdome, it kept you guessing. It changed up locations, it threw in new characters, and it wasn't all one big chase. The hell was that?
Who was that?
Impractical Joe is impractically using his impractical swinging sticks.
You will walk the red carpet, sugar and glazed. You will walk the red carpet, sugar and glazed. You will walk the red carpet, sugar and glazed.
That was the Whalem screen.
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
Popsicles.
Ew.
I'm out of fanboys to launch.
Yeah, it's definitely Tamara's boyfriend.
I'm not okay. Wonder if the men in this are having this much fun. And how dare George Miller have all the male penguins and Happy Feet stay with the kids?
Yeah, while all the women penguin did all the hunting.
Because that's what penguins do!
Well, they should change that. Women ruin everything, like in Mad Max.
So, is this all you guys do? You just sit around, complain how you hate hot women, you want to see more shirtless buff men?
Man, yes!
Are you guys gay? I mean, it's fine if you are, but you clearly got some anger issues you need to address.
No, we're not anti-gay.
No. We're very fair in our hatred. Yeah, it's just women we hate.
Yeah! We've had hundreds of years of advantage, and we're not giving it up now.
Yeah! Now let's go watch Pain and Gain. That's a straight movie. Ooh, I do a commentary on that.
Extend the mechanical claws of grabbiness. All right, there's nobody left, just me.
I'm sorry, but Fury Road is just one big chase, and I can't see what's so brilliant about that. My God, I see now. I get it. I know why Fury Road is a brilliant film. It finally hit me. I know now not only why it's genius, but it's the most ingenious out of all the Mad Max movies.
Why?
Don't you see what this is? Don't you see what this all is?
A Roadrunner cartoon? What are you talking about?
The Roadrunner cartoons have lasted for years, with little to no dialogue, quickly identifiable characters, and nothing but chases. People
Hey man,
see it as
Doug, if it helps you
classic
get there,
because it's so
God bless
minimal
you.
and yet so interesting. It says so much with just a few clever choices. Fury Road is the same way. Just because it's all one big chase doesn't mean that it isn't smart, and it doesn't mean that it's not a game changer. As much as I love Thunderdome, there are a few scenes that are kind of boring and I can skip. But with Fury Road, I can't imagine skipping any of it. It's all amazing to witness. From the music to the action to cutting out anything that's simply not needed, it gets right to what people want to see and keeps them there throughout the entire flick. I can hardly think of any other film that did that throughout the entire thing. You were right. You've always been right. Fury Road is the better flick. Hey, Impractical Joe! I don't think he wants to listen.
Hang on.
Sharp turn. Sharp turn.
You can very clearly see her nipple. That's crazy. Crazy times we live in, guys.
What are you doing?
I have an idea.
I can't see a thing with this on him. I'm just gonna take it off.
I am the Redeemer. I am the Savior. I am in deep shit.
Well, that's something I didn't think I would see today.
Hey!
Ugh, I forgot about national insecurity.
They can't have a woman do that!
You should have let the critic do it!
Yeah! Wait, I know how to shut him the fuck up. Stop the car!
That guy in the back was, I'm not even exaggerating, was the worst part of demo reel. Like,
Trust me,
I'm not throwing shade at him at all. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but he was absolutely dreadful and demo reel.
Wait, you have actually talked to a woman before, right?
You wanna go out?
Oh, thank God! If I had to listen to these pussies one more time, I was gonna shoot my balls off!
Thank God you stopped. We really needed a pee break.
Hey, look, Dimplebone was on her side. Traitor! You ain't no man. Yeah!
And you are? Christ, if you're the future what being a man is, slap a fucking vagina on me! I'd much rather be a badass like her than whiny little bitches like you! Hey, here's a thought. If you have to complain about how someone's stealing your manhood, chances are you never had your manhood to begin with! What are you, 5? You afraid you're gonna get cooties? And how's that working out for you anyway? Are women just falling at your feet because you bitch and complain about them online? Real chick magnet, guys. You must get laid a lot. You know what? Keep living in your mama's basement.
This reminds me of when Captain America gave that "Do Better" speech at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Are you single?
I can be.
And now a message from the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans, in light of the recent meninist movement, all female soldiers shall be immediately removed because women shouldn't be fighters or saving men.
Yeah! Now that's
Nice.
what I'm talking about.
Really?
Instead, all female soldiers are to be replaced with meninists.
Yeah!
Seeing as how they complain that only men should do the fighting, they are to take their place and be deployed immediately.
Guess what, guys? I just got a new job.
Thus, all female soldiers shall be rewarded with a Tom Hardy movie marathon. Who, as we all know, is a method actor movie marathon. Who, as we all know, is a method actor.
Oh, I didn't know that. So, are you a feminist?
I'm whatever you want me to be.
Gross, creepy, gross. Oh man, Doug wrote this in that he gets to fuck 3 chicks. That's gross.
Wait,
Impractical Joe.
He didn't have any followers or anything like that?
It's kind of like the Death Star. Once it's gone, you don't really question the logistics of it.
Huh. Well, I've learned what a phenomenal film Fury Road truly is, and that it has earned its place rightfully in film history.
Hey, that reminds me. What is your name, anyways?
Critic. My name is Critic.
Boy, that wasn't as shocking as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it is the title. I don't know why we thought that would be such a big deal.
Well, why don't you just end things in a typical Fury Road way?
Oh, you mean with a visual that seems half-assed but is actually badass?
Yep.
Watching dough rise always fills me with inspiration.
Don't ever look at my savings account.
Well, there you go, guys. There you have it. Some more Doug Walker for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll have to watch more of this delicious fucking fantastic genius man's videos in a little bit. But for now, I got shit to do. I will catch you all later, and God bless. See you next time, you fucking cucks and chodes.